Okay, I hope this works. I hope this works. Let me tell you a story. There was a man. I knew he was bright, driven, full of powerful ideas, but for years he didn't move. He didn't do anything. He he just don't do anything. No post, no presence, no nothing. And not because he lacked some skills, not because he was unintelligent. He was a very wise guy. He has skills. He had everything. However, he was afraid. He was scared that people will laugh at him, or worse, that he will be ignored. And he stayed stuck, respected by friends, by people that know him, and yet unseen by the same time. That man, you can guess, it was me. It was me at the beginning when I've just collect knowledge, collect experience. However, I've always been afraid that people will laugh at me when I say something, that people will ignore me. What can happen? Think about yourself. Have you ever paused yourself before you speak up, or maybe post something, or comment something, or share something with others? Doesn't have to be online, maybe in real life. Like plenty of times I remember when I started my work and I was attending some meetings, I've been afraid of speaking up on those meetings because I was like, I have no knowledge, no. I was telling that kind of thing myself. However, that wasn't truth. So let's reframe this fear. Let's think how we can work this out. Because the truth is, uncomfortable truth is, that those who wins are not usually the smartest one, the most polished, the most experienced one, but those who actually are willing to look messy, to get wrong, be awkward, be corrected. People that are curious, they usually win. Because, let's be honest, success isn't polished. Regardless of what you can see in the social media, it's kind of like a loop-side progress. So, are you willing to look foolish, to do the work, to look foolish, but for the short term actually, but then live fully your life in the long term? That's the deal. You might look for a while, for short time, foolish, messy, wrong, awkward, but then your life will change if you do this. So, first tip for you, think about this. What do you think will happen or might happen if you mess up in public? Just pose yourself at this question. You might write it down, the answer. Get very specific. Because the thing is, most fear lose power once they are in the lights of reflectors, so to say. Once you put light on them, they lose their power. You'll literally find out that most of them are not even truth. But just your mind trying to protect you again. Instead of rehearsing being rejected, laughed at, ignored, every time when you imagine yourself this, being judged, you live this kind of situation twice. Do you know that? Once in your head, once in reality, if it ever happened. I hope I'll get that right. But isn't that too much? To allow this kind of thoughts to live in your head rent-free? Why? Why do you allow this? And the last tip, you might borrow some courage from your future self. And what I mean by this, imagine yourself, picture yourself, your version in future, who's already confident, free, fulfilled, living the life that you always wanted. And then ask yourself what this version of me will tell me, what it will say to me right now, how this version will be acting right now in this situation. Because this is your truth. This is your voice. This is whom you want to become. So go for it. Start acting as your future self here and now. It's not about being fearless, as you might know or might guess. It's about being willingness. Willing to try, willing to stumble, willing to look awkward, long enough to become free. That's it. That's the whole secret. If you like this kind of subject, if you would like to have more tips, tricks, exercises, I've created a short PDF, actually a pack of 5 PDFs with more practical tips, with more practical exercises that will help you shift your mindset and break through this block. If you would like, just because you're here with me, under this video, there will be a link to this and also, as a thank you, a discount code for you. And from this place, as always, I wish you many blessings.